Hello, friends. It's me, Christiana Gaudet, your Tarot Fairy Godmother. It's Saturday. That means it's time for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. That's where you ask a specific question, I give a specific answer. Let's get right into it. I do want to remind, if you are a star or a sun membership level, we have a special event coming up this Monday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can find out about it by looking at the community tab. I'll be updating that probably later on today or tomorrow, but I do hope to see you there and then. Thank you to all the members, to all the moderators, to everyone who's here. If you're here for the first time, please do subscribe. And Katie Kondo, thank you for being a member, and thank you so much for the generous super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Super chats and super stickers are ways that you can support this broadcast. You can also support this broadcast by hitting like and by asking a really cool question. All right, working with Wiser Tarot today. And let's get going. Let's get shuffled. Remember, specific questions only. Let's see what we can do today. All right, so the first question that I see is from Nalini Kalu. Nalini, thank you so much for being here, for using members-only emojis, and for being a member. And I love this question because it's, I'm going to answer it, and I'm going to answer it with the cards. I'm going to answer it with my own thoughts. I'm going to encourage other people here to answer it. But this is like this great example of what we call a stalker card, or an echo card, or a frequent card, where you have the same card over a period of time just coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. And then there's that question about, well, what does it mean? So let me read the question here. What exactly is the King of Pentacles trying to tell me? I keep getting this card when I ask for communication from the universe. It's upright a lot more times than not. I even asked my deck if I should ask this question right here today, and the King of Pentacles came up. I almost fell off my chair. So, we should really pay attention when these cards happen, when we have the privilege of being stalked by a card. We really need to pay attention, even though it's frustrating, even though we're not sure what it means. To really pay attention, because you're going to figure it out one way or the other. And what that means is your relationship with this card over time will be forever changed. You will have a new relationship with this card. And I can tell you just right off the bat, I wonder if it's telling you that you will be stable and prosperous. I wonder if it's talking with you, and these things are not mutually exclusive. It could be more than one thing, right? I wonder if it's talking to you about sort of your relationship with men and with money. I wonder if there's issues having to do with your father. I wonder if you have a significant male relative in spirit who is reaching out to you to let you know that you are cared for and that you will have what you need. So those are the things that come to me right away. But let's take a look and see what the cards say. And this is a thing you can do with your stalker card, is you can say, okay, King of Pentacles, what are you trying to tell Nalini? Seven of Swords, I would say it's about trusting yourself and trusting your future. The High Priestess reversed. It may be that you were raised in a very patriarchal society that may have taught you to feel bad or guilty about being the person that you are, and that this is trying to undo that. So I think it's undoing old thinking that makes you less than, that makes you feel like you're the source of terrible things, that makes you feel like you're not going to be able to achieve what you want to achieve and releasing all of that. That's what comes to me. Let me know what you think. And that, for everyone, is a process for working with the stalkers. And the thing is, later on, something in life could happen. I mean, it could be a prediction of a great man coming into your life. And when that happens, you'll be like, oh, that's what the cards were trying to say. And then that card will forever represent that man in your life. You know, that's possible too. So let me ask the cards, what are the possibilities that when we see the King of Pentacles, we are looking at a great relationship? It's possible. It's also possible it's a great career situation coming. And you can even do this thing where you say, okay, well, what is it? Is it ancestral? Is it romantic? Is it personal healing? Is it work and money? And then kind of look at those cards. And in this case, I'm going to say more likely some ancestral, but also work and money. So it's all good. All right, let me know what you think about that. Mix you here, Michelle, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm wondering if there's anything that my great-grandmother Bela wants me to know. All right, let's take a look. She wants you to know that she has seen the most that you have hurt, and she knows the best that you can be. And she does not want you to let the hurts get in the way of accomplishing and achieving the things you want to do in life. Smile Soul 20, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Aria Wilson, nice to see you. What messages does my ancestor D have for me? Be careful. Arya, be careful about what and whom you trust. Trust in what you know in your heart to be true. Don't let people knock you off your path. Okay, Jeannie Mnuchin. The theater group is coming to an end. Beth wants to meet once a month without pressure and is starting a Musen theater group. I didn't think the group was either committed or skillful enough, right? For the next April event, should I leave it alone and find independent artists to join me in April? What would be the best way to proceed with 2 grants pending? They both include a puppet parade. Perhaps Beth will do only that. Okay, first of all, about this change, this is a logical and appropriate outcome, you know? Because honestly, excuse me for saying it, Jeannie, but you're a serious professional. And they're they're just kind of having fun. And it was never going to work, so this is good, right? This is really good. Should you talk to Beth about doing the parades? You know, you could ask her. You could say, you know, would you want to do the parades in these events? You could. Would she be willing to say yes? I don't know. If she does, she'll do a good job, but if she doesn't, it's okay. Can you get other people? It's going to take a minute to find what you need, but you will find what you need. And this is going to be better. This is going to be better. So reach out if you want to do a private appointment, but this is a good thing, really. Okay. Robin Renee, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Today is the wedding. Okay. I need words of wisdom. Sorry if it's too general. No, it's not, because I've been following this whole situation. I will say congratulations regardless. And here are your words of wisdom on the day of the wedding. Don't worry about it. You know, we have our kids and they live their lives. And they sometimes make mistakes, they sometimes don't, but you're not in charge of whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. It is a change, and we have to honor that it's a change. And it is a change that, you know, because of some of the situations, you might prefer that this were not happening. But shut up, show up, do your job, and just be the person you need to be in this situation. and keep all the icky feelings away from the situation. Bless the situation with your presence, with your kindness, and with your grace. And whatever's going to happen next is going to happen next, and it's not your responsibility. Make sense? And Jeannie Mnuchin, I want to thank you so much for that very generous super sticker. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, hey, July Love, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a new member. This is a bit of a yes or no. Will this person from my past come back in the future and cause me problems of any sort? Okay. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you joining up as a member. There's a whole playlist of members-only videos. Make sure you check them out, and we have members-only live streams coming up as well. So we'd love to see you. Okay. Will this person from my past come back in the future and cause me problems of any sort? I think this person still thinks about you. I think this person would still want to be in your life, but I don't think this person is going to come back and cause you any problems. I'm not worried about it. Ali Mammon, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Could you please tell me what my spirit team wants me to awaken or connect to psychically and how to go about it? All right, let's take a look. What does your spirit team want you to awaken or connect to psychically? The entire planet. Seriously, work with the energy of the earth. Work with earth energy. Work with the earth element. Use the root chakra and connect with the earth. Bake bread, knead bread, walk outside barefoot. Summon the element of earth. Do earth magic. Work with nature. Find the power in nature. Make talisman from nature. That kind of thing. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. I feel like I cannot trust this new person I met. Can I please have some advice? Okay, thank you so much for being here, Claire, and thanks for being a member. Okay, this new person you met is a little shady. You're not wrong. And when we look at like what you need from this new person, like I'm not sure, like you can be cordial. You can be cordial, you can be gracious, but don't share any information that isn't necessary. Don't share any time or energy that isn't necessary because you're not wrong here. How about that? Febborn, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. What does Spirit or the universe want me to know? Not the most specific question, but all right, we'll do it. That you are fully putting closure to the past, Febborn, and being reborn, you get to say what you want this next iteration of your life to look like. You get to say, you get to manifest. Santiago, nice to see you. What can I do to unblock my path? I feel stuck in all areas of my life. Oh my goodness gracious. So why are you feeling stuck? Well, you're feeling stuck for real reasons because there have been real issues and real problems here. You know, you're not, you didn't make this up. And then it feels so hard to just figure out how to untangle and do all the things. So what should you do? First of all, recognize that anxiety is not going to help. You may have some sort of post-traumatic kind of stress, and you may want to deal with that medically. You've got stuff, even ancestrally, family stuff, so you need healing. You need to seek healing from emotional trauma. Step 1. Step 2, recognize that you are not your trauma. These are separate things, and you can live a good life. You can heal the trauma. You can live a good life. Step 3, figure out what your priorities are and tenaciously attend to them. And throughout all of this, be patient with the process. How about that? Jenny, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Okay, Maria Barisi. My sister Kim, who's a member here, thanks for being here, Maria, always has so much chaos with others, as I know you know. Will her life ever quiet down and just focus on her? She is aware that I am asking this. All right. Thanks for putting that caveat in and not putting me in a bad position. All right. Well, you know, the question is, why does this happen? Why does this happen? And I think it's because when she's dealing with people, she doesn't put up boundaries easily or quickly. And so, you know, people will start to behave in ways that she doesn't like and doesn't appreciate it. And she puts up with it to a point, and then it's just too much. She needs to start each relationship and restart each relationship with appropriate boundaries. And she needs to recognize that she's allowed to have boundaries. And I think she's had relationships in her life where she was not allowed to have boundaries, where she was not taught to have boundaries. And I think that's really the question. The question, I think that's the problem. It's all about boundaries. All right, CVXN. Will the agent give me approval for the visa? It's going to take some time. It'll eventually happen, but it's going to take some time. I don't know if it'll be in the time frame that you're hoping for. Okay. Sun Spirit Tarot, nice to see you. What is CH feeling toward me? Oh, Nalini, thanks for using members only emojis. I appreciate you. All right, hang on. Okay. What is CH feeling toward me? Not attracted, but not trusting. That's what I get. Attracted, but not trusting. Okay, George. Am I going to marry refi soon? So that's George DiCapolo. I don't think we're ready for that. I think there's a whole lot that needs to happen between now and that, if that's even a possibility. So I would say if that's something that you want, you need to do some things to make that happen. And hey, Clumsy Clairvoyance has just put up the link for StarCon. Get your tickets for StarCon for sure. Ashley, nice to see you. Yolanda, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. I'm feeling stuck. Work, family, love. Any predictions? And the thing is, do you need a prediction as much as you need some idea about why you're stuck and how to get unstuck? You know, I think, you know, there's a lot going on here. I mean, the prediction would be, you know, as always in life, is that there will be some changes. I think work will get better. I think you'll make some new friends, meet some new people, and that will be okay. But there are some basic situations going on here that will not change until you change them. And it's a matter of figuring out how to change them or when to change them or what to do. Now, I know work's been a whole interesting thing, and I know you've looked for another job, and it was appropriate to look for another job because one of two things was going to happen. Either you'd find a better job or you'd recognize that where you are is better than what else is out there. And I think so far, what you've decided or what you've found is where you are is better than elsewhere. Should you keep looking for another job? Yes. Keep looking for another job till you find the right job. Absolutely. As far as the family stuff is complex. You know, that's a much, much harder thing to deal with. And I think in a lot of ways you can find the things that make you happy in your situation and in your life and let that be until time passes and you can make a better change. All right, Katie Kondo, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Once again, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I've recently made some rather significant changes in my life. What will be one surprise positive outcome? Opportunity to make money and to have more time and energy around you. I'm not sure that that's a surprise, but there it is. Okay. Vignesh. In what way do people around me want to guide me wrongly? I guess they are my classmates. So I'm not sure if you're asking if people around you want to guide you wrongly, or if you think that people are guiding you wrongly. It's an interesting question. And the answer is the only person who can really guide you wrongly is you. If you trust yourself and you do what you think you need to do, no one else can guide you wrongly. Okay, here's a question. Elizabeth Peralta, nice to see you. Will my work team be mad talking to me on Monday? Uh-oh, let's take a look and see what we got. Will my work team be mad talking to me on Monday? I think, I don't know if mad is the right word. I think it's going to be okay. I think there are certainly some things going on that people aren't happy about. But I don't think it's going to be. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I don't think mad is the right word. Maybe disappointed, suspicious, upset. And I think that you can diffuse it and make it better. Okay, Parsley Lover 59. Yesterday I made a prosperity spell for me and my boyfriend. I did it for each of us individually, and it was the first time I did something like this for someone else. Well done. The thing is, by the time I got to his part, I was exhausted. Yeah. Will it work? How can I do it better for him next time? Your English is great. No worries there. So, with the exhaustion, were you still able to do the spell well? No, not as well. I think the key is do things one at a time, because it does take energy. It does. Absolutely. Absolutely. So next time, one thing at a time, and good for you for getting out there and figuring it out and working with the energy. It's a great thing. Denise Woods, love to all from Eeyore. I hear you. I understand. I did a video a long time ago, but it's here. You can find it on how to read for Eeyore. Swear to goodness. Okay. Teresa C., thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for being a member. I'm going to apply to have a pet with a doctor's letter to my landlord. I love this. I love this story. Oh my gosh. Will all go well? Yeah, it's going to take time, but it will. I think it will go well. I think you're going to get what you want. That's cool. Ashley, I would like to know if I will find work. It says a work from job soon, but I wonder if you mean a work from home job soon, and if my money situation will get better. Okay, so we'll just say, will you find the kind of job that you want soon? Yes, yes, yes. It's going to take a minute. There's going to be some that you could have that you don't want, but yes, you will find the right job and it will make you happy. It'll be good. It's going to take a little time, but it'll happen. And will it make your money situation better? Oh, heck yeah. Still not what you want, but you're on your way. I think you have to think in terms of short-term, midterm, and long-term. Finding a new job right now will help you in the midterm. But the question is long-term. I think there's some things you have to think about where you want your career and your finances to go and what you need to do to get there. I think it's okay to find the next job first, but then really start digging in and thinking about, what's the real long-term solution. All right, Morgana, nice to see you. Morgana the Great. I always see people talking about the importance of working and honoring ancestors, but I don't really feel a connection to my family. Would it be beneficial to look into it anyway? So I'm going to do the reading, but I want to speak to this first from my heart. And this is a question that a lot of people ask, so there's a lot of people here who might want to hear this. First of all, if you don't feel a connection to your family because there's been abuse, neglect, any of that, then you especially want to work with the ancestors because it is about healing generational and ancestral wounding. And as you heal from them, you assist in their healing as well, and it heals the whole family tree. So the less connection you feel, the more you need to do the work, because it will bring you the healing that you need. That's number one. Number two, there's all kinds of ancestors that go back generations and generations and generations you don't even know. And there's past life ancestors. There's ancestors of tradition. For example, if you're a tarot reader, you have ancestors that were the earliest diviners. They're not related to you by blood, but they're still your ancestors because there's ancestors. They are ancestors of tradition and affinity. So for those reasons. Now, for you, particularly, Morgana, your own ancestral work is beneficial to heal from the wounding that you have experienced, just as I suspected. And the thing is, there's a lot of you that's like, I'm fine, I'm okay, you know, and you're fine, you are, but you're not. And so there it is. You know, you don't want to be in the drama. You don't want to acknowledge the drama, and that's good because the drama sucks. But, you know, fierce independence is also a sign of trauma. Just thinking. All right, let me know what you think. Oh, Katie Kondo for Nalini. This is a good one. Kings can also be an indicator that you need to step into your power. You're capable of getting what you want. Grab it. That's perfect. Oh, Clumsy Clairvoyance. Thank you so much for the great work you're doing here as a moderator. And thank you so much for being a member here. My question is, I'm still getting over being sick. Is there anything I can do to speed up my recovery? I am so sorry you're going through that. Oh my goodness gracious. So, you know, honestly, I feel like you really just need to let it run its course. Make sure you have plenty of fluids. But I think you just have to allow yourself to heal and recognize that as you're going through this physical illness, there is also a spiritual healing taking place. There is a larger purpose for what you're going through. And I don't say this to every sick person. It's what's coming up in the cards. That there is a deeper spiritual thing being visited upon you as you go through this. So allow the illness to run its course. You will heal. You'll feel better than ever. And you'll come back from it in a way psychically recharged. And sending you so much love. Leslie Jones, nice to see you. It's fine to ask this. Leslie, I'm so sorry to hear this. We are sending you so much love. I have a health issue and I've already scheduled the surgery, but I'm just so scared of the gravity. And if it will work, will I be okay? I am so sorry. Wow, we are all sending so much love to you and so much healing energy. What do we see here? Well, I mean, this is the kind of thing that nobody wants, and it makes one feel very insecure, but you're on top of it. You're on top of it quickly. You have a good team taking care of it. I think you're going to be okay. Please keep us posted. Please keep it posted. Oh my gosh. Keep us posted, but I think it's going to be okay. Oh, Denise, you've watched that video and you are today. I understand. Okay. So sending lots of love to Clumsy Clairvoyance for her speedy recovery and to Leslie Jones as she gets through this and her recovery. MD 007. Will I be hired at the company I'm currently interviewing for? Not necessarily. Well, man, do they make you go through a long process? Is it like 5 interviews? It's not over until it's over, right? It could go either way. You are in the running. You could get it, but man, it's a grueling interview process. Oh my gosh. And you won't know till the very, very end. But I'm thinking you will, although at first I was like, no, I don't think so. But then it looks like maybe yes. Okay. Maria, nice to see you. What are the possibilities that my sister has to travel next year, and if so, when? I don't see her having to do any travel other than what she wants to. And I think if it were happening next year, it might be September. M, will I find a job before the end of the year in another city? There is a new job, man. I think you're going to be lucky. I mean, we're running out of time here, but I think you're going to be lucky and do it. Hey, Quinn, nice to see you. I usually show up as the Queen of Cups reversed. How can I change my energy to become the Queen of Cups upright? All right. This is a magical question. What you do is you take the Queen of Cups upright, and you can go online or look through your tarot collection. If you have one, take all the Queen of Cupses. Find the Queen of Cupses that you particularly like and really hold them to you energetically, physically, and just say, I am the Queen of Cups. My cup is full. My cup does not spill. My heart is full. I am capable of handling every emotion. I am sensitive but strong. I step into my power as the Queen of Cups. And just keep doing that and it'll happen. Is there anything else you need to know about this? No, just do the work and it'll be fine. All right. That was a fun one. Cassandra! Thank you so much. Cassandra Revelta, thank you for being a member here. Appreciate you. How will I overcome next year with my boyfriend on deployment? And then a question for Gemini Sun. Okay, yes, we'll do that. Okay, so starting with you, Cassandra, and thank you so much for being a member here. How will I overcome next year with your boyfriend on deployment? Well, we appreciate your boyfriend's service anyway. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be sad. It's not what you would prefer, but it will be fine. You will overcome it by being fine, and you will find the blessings in having that space and enjoying him when he returns and supporting him from afar. It will be fine. Okay, for Gemini Sun, when will she get her old or new job? Like this year or late next year? Okay. I'm going to say early 2023. Jenny, nice to see you. I have a horrible temper. It's one of my biggest flaws, and I end up lashing out on people over minor things. How can I change it? I'm already in therapy. Why am I like this? Okay, so your reason for being like this could be anything from astrology, mental health issues, the atmosphere in which you were raised, other exceptionalities about you on a neurological or physiological or psychological level. There's so many possibilities. Let's take a look. Why are you like this? I think it's multifactorial, but I wonder if you have processing issues. And I wonder if in processing, if you're not processing in the same way or at the same time or frequency that other people are, it just frustrates you. So I think I don't think it's your fault. I don't think it is a flaw. I think it's a reaction to how you're dealing with others because you process things differently than others. That's what I think. I think therapy is good, but I think you should also talk to a neurologist and look at that possibility. And I think you can fix it. And you'll find when you fix that, a lot of other things in your life get fixed. Okay, Denise Woods. Feeling stuck, just blah. What do the cards think would jumpstart my energy? Love to all from Eeyore. And if those of you who haven't seen it, I've got a lot of new videos because I've been doing a lot of lives now that we have this technology. But I've been on here for a long time, and I've got some old videos. I used to do a answers to your questions about tarot series, and people would email me questions, and I would do the answers in a video. And one of them was about how to read for Eeyore. So that's what we're talking about here. So that was kind of fun. You all know who Eeyore is, right? Thanks for noticing me. All right. Denise Woods, jumpstarting your energy. I think you need to work on a project. It could be a creative project, a money-making project, something in your home that you felt like you needed to do, but I'd like it to be creative and fun. You need a fun project and you need to start it and do it. Even though you don't want to, you need to force yourself to do it, and then the energy will flow. And Teresa says, I can apply most of these readings directly to my life right now. Yeah, the group reading energy is a powerful thing. Hey, Melanie Clark, so nice to see you. I was wondering if my mom has anything she would like to communicate to me from the other side. I'm really missing her lately. Man, I know what that's like. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. And Noelle? Yeah, go ahead. You can ask a question. Okay. Melanie. Message from your mom? Oh, look at that. There's that card again. She wants you to trust yourself more. She wants you to attach yourself to the things that work for you and make sense for you. She recognizes that she may have raised you to think that you should do things that aren't really inherently who you are and what you want. And that's caused you to live in a certain amount of conflict. She now understands that the more that you can lean into your own authenticity and to be genuinely yourself, the more happy and successful you'll be. Lydia, nice to see you. My boyfriend has a question. He's studying. Ben, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, everyone can have a question. Absolutely, ask a question. Okay, and I'm doing Lydia, but Jenny, it makes so much sense. I get frustrated when people can't keep up with me. We'll definitely search for a neurologist. Yeah, it might be that a neurologist can help you. It might be a more psychic thing, but one way or the other, that's what's going on, I swear to goodness. You process differently than other people. See if it's neurological first. That's the first step. If it's not neurological, it may be psychological. If it's not psychological, it may be psychic. If it's psychic, I can help you. But get through the medical pieces first. All right. Lydia, my boyfriend has a question. He's studying to become a policeman. Will he pass the exam? What can he do to make sure he does? Okay, will he pass the exam? It's a hard exam. He can do it, but he needs to really study and be focused. Tell him not to be cocky about it and tell him not to be anxious about it. He has to just really study and focus and he can do it. Okay, Martha Vink. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Do I have health issues of which I'm unaware that need addressing? So please understand that even if I can't see it, it might be there. And so if you have a question like that, you got to see your doctor. But I'll tell you what I see regardless. Anything coming up here that is a health issue that needs to be addressed? Well, I feel like there's a basic lack of self-care, and that can lead to depression. I think you could do a better job taking care of yourself, but I'm not worried about, anything beyond that I can see. All right. Lydia, I have a question for myself. Should I study for the CAG-ECE position, or is it too late and I should focus on future opportunities? All right. So, Study for this position. Future opportunities. On. Move on. It's too late. Go for future opportunities. They're better anyway. Okay, so MD007, you had one interview already and one next week with an exam. Yeah, I don't know if that'll be the end of the process or not, man. It just feels like a lot. Okay. Hey, Sarah88, nice to see you. Okay, is it Noel? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Should I try for the Indian Forest Service? Will I be able to crack the examination, interviews, all of that? That sounds like a really fun job. First of all, is it a good job for you? Well, the thing is, you don't always believe in yourself, but if you could believe in yourself, you would love this job. It is a good job for you. If you can believe in yourself and believe that this is a good path for you, could you get through all the requirements? Oh, hell yes. Yes, yes, yes. I say believe in yourself, believe in the path, and go for it. Yes, yes. Sarah88, I haven't been successful finding a job for a while. Why is this and what should I do? I'm so sorry. I know how frustrating that is. All right. So, why is this happening? It'll take time, but you'll get there. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I promise it's coming. So don't look into this like, well, it's taking a long time. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Just keep trying, keep believing in it. It's coming and it'll be good. I promise. Okay, Jenny. Oh, that makes so much sense. Got it. Okay, Leo. What's my ex, Alicia, who's a Libra? Okay, so Ben Leo, who is a Leo. What's my ex, Alicia, who's a Libra, want to tell me there's no contact? So, I mean, that's an interesting question because there's no contact. Is there something your ex wishes they could tell you? I think that your ex is really sad that it happened this way. I think your ex still has feelings. I think you do too, obviously. And a lot got misunderstood. There's so much misunderstanding here. And I think that that's sad for both of you. But I also think there's no contact for a reason. And so I think you got to play this one out because there's still a lot of hurt here. And so I don't think there's much you can do about it. And you just got to kind of go forward and recognize this was an unfortunate circumstance for both of you. All right, Caroline. May I ask what I can do for motivation and getting some jobs done? Recognize how good you'll feel when it's over, because you are not in the mood to do this. You really aren't. But you will feel so much better when those jobs are over. And if you can have a reward at the end, if there's something you are looking forward to do, use that as the carrot, right? Because you will feel so much better once you do it. I promise. Okay, Rose Pink. Either the past one come back or not. Right now, there's a no contact situation. Yeah. There's a reason this is the past one. This whole thing feels disrespectful. I would leave this alone in your mind and in your heart. Leave it alone. Bouncer into club. Will MA get out of his financial struggles? Will he find a good paying job soon? What can he do to make this process faster? So I do see a good job coming for MA, which obviously will help with the finances. What he can do to make this process faster, he's telling himself this story about things from the past, how he's not good enough or he's not smart enough or he made a mistake or he screwed something up. He's attached to some story. And there may be some behaviors there too in his life or in his lifestyle that are not serving him. He needs to change that and then he'll do very well. Jerry wants to know if you can read anything his mom would want him to know. His mom understands that it has been a difficult path, and she wants him to relax and heal from that path so he can enjoy his life now. Caroline McLaughlin, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Ben Leo, thanks so much for being here. We do these questions, Saturday Psychic Sampler, pretty much every Saturday. We do other reading sessions throughout the week as well as tarot lessons. So I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. All right, my friends, from my perspective, I've come to the end of the questions. If I accidentally missed you, I am so sorry. Please reiterate. If you have not asked a question, but you are here and you want to ask a question, it is last call for readings, y'all. I want to remind you that if you are a member at the Star or Sun level, Monday evening, this coming Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our special gathering. You can find out about that in the community tab or reach out to me directly, and I'll put up some reminders in the Global Tarot Circle group on Facebook and also in the community tab. Maybe I'll even just make a quick video about it. And next Thursday, there's a class for everyone, tarot questions and answers, how to ask the right questions and what kind of techniques you use to answer them. A free tarot class, grab your cards, join us next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Here's a question coming in from Morgana. Can I ask something tarot related? Are there people that one can't read? You know, it happens that a reader can't read a particular person. It's never really happened to me, but I know it can happen. But you know, the idea, like when people say, I'm a person who can't be read, I love to read for those people because I can. But some people are harder than others for sure. Sure. Yeah, you know, those celebrity tarot videos are problematic for so many reasons. Take those all with a grain of salt, man. Seriously. You know why? Because those are people that are better at what it takes to become a celebrity than they are at just being good tarot readers. Because being a good tarot reader won't make you a celebrity. It'll make you a good tarot reader. Right? All right. Thank you all very much. I appreciate all of you. StarCon, January 20th through 22nd. You can join us in person or online. In person in West Palm Beach, online on the Excelivance platform. You can get a ticket for 1 day, 2 day, or 3 days. The 30-day afterglow is included. Starcon.com, STAARCON.com. Thank you so very much. I will be back Monday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The link is not up yet, but it will be for your 3-card weekly reading to begin the week. Make sure you get your November tarot scopes. All right, my friends. See you soon.